channel. My channel. My content. My channel. My content. My channel. My content.
Happy Monday. Do a sound check. Make sure you can hear A and B.
B.
We'll wait until we get a thumbs up, or because I haven't hooked the second mic up to this in a very long time. All good.
good.
Thanks, Massey. We got an all good. Let's see. We'll put, yeah, that should be good. Hold on. I think we're good. We'll leave it like that.
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Thanks,
Thumbs.
Paul. No sound. What?
What do you mean no sound?
Alex in the house, correct. Dwight the Pie Man says all good. Oh, look. Oh my God. Look.
Hey.
What the snakes for the memories. Sorry on your end. Okay, all good. All good. I see a respectable sidekick. This episode will have to be toned down. Let me tuck in my shirt. Awesome.
Uh-oh.
It's all good, Ed. Chad, all good. Thank you, brother. Snakes for the memories. What's going on? So let's do this. Let's do this. Look. Jesus.
I had to.
Number one. An EAD, Chad. There you go.
Mhm.
So we have Ed all the way from the Netherlands. Happy Monday, Billy. Craig, which isn't here today. So we have Alex from Chroma Flux popping in. She's here for the week, helping me get caught up on Husbandry.PRO sales. I got a lot of stuff to do. So, hope everyone had a great weekend. Right back at you. And Paul just squeezed in number 3. He was like, I'm gonna not let everybody get. I'm gonna get into the top 3.
My comment, I was originally going to post up, haha, suck it, Paul.
Oh. Happy Monday, everyone. John, close but no cigar at 4. Happy Monday, Billy, Craig, and Chat. No Craig tonight. He is dealing with some personal stuff. So, after the very long, I guess, month, maybe even longer, I'm going to say month or more, him with everybody else putting, Epic together. He, what was I going to say? He definitely needs a little bit of a break. That guy was nonstop, day in, day out. I remember one day we did the live. He's like, hey, yeah, it's like chatting. He goes, hey, not to cut you short, but I got to go because I got another hour or two to do other live streams or meetings for the Epic. And I was just like, whoa, dude. Yeah. So big shout out to Craig. Not here tonight in person, but definitely in spirit. So John is happy Monday, Billy. Alex in chat. Try to be patient. Yeah, trying to be patient and waiting on 4 clutches to shed out. Got some crazy freeways and hurricane clowns. There you go. Awesome. I don't have anything else hatching. I have 1 egg that I'm not even sure it could be a partho, but 1 egg. It's due in a couple weeks. Not even excited. I don't even know what the pairing is. But with Alex's help this week, not only am I putting a lot of animals up on Morph Market and on Husbandry.PRO for sale, also going to get into some ultrasounding, which is the first time I've done ultrasounding since May. So start the whole breeding process again, hopefully, if they're ready.
Oh, they are.
I hope so. I hope so.
The one that musked on you today.
Dickie Foster. Yeah, I got musted on today pretty bad. It was nasty.
It was.
So Dickie Foster in the house. Danny from Pure Python Passion. Who else? 319. Dwight the Pie Man. Happy Monday. What's going on, Dwight?
Bergman.
Mr. Bergman. How are you? Says good evening. Says, hey, Alex. Oh, come on. Big Dan in the house. My man. Massey Morphworks. Let's see. Okay, here's one from Daniel. Billy, how come you never vend in the U.S.? Canada is still part of North America. Yeah, it definitely is part of North America. The thing is between Canada and the United States, we have a act called CITES, which is in place for animals and ball pythons and some other species that we deal with here are on the CITES. So we can't just bring animals across. We got to apply for paperwork, do import and export, all that other stuff. So it's not that easy just to, pack up a trailer or a van, and drive across the border. It's not that easy. But it's definitely something I'm looking to do in the future. What I will do is probably team up with somebody and, ship my animals to them. They bring them to Tinley or another show like Bob Vu's. I can fly there and, attend. But I think for me, if at first, once I'm allowed to get back into the States, once I get my permit, or apply to get in. Once I get in, I don't think I want to vent. I want to go see everybody and look at the animals and catch up on everybody, shake people's hands and all that other stuff.
It's hard enough to keep you under control at a vending show over here when you know everybody.
I don't want to even, I don't know if I want to vent. So just coming to the States and attending shows and seeing people, meeting people, shaking hands, taking pics, shooting the shit. That's what I want to do first. Like vending is the last thing I want to do right now. But it's definitely something I'm looking into. Mr. Mike, what's going on? I'm going to listen to you guys and probe the snakes. Ooh. Oh, look at this. 0.5 possible triple het sunset clown pites. There you go. My man Chad, hyperspace. Hey, gang, no rant topic for you tonight. Sorry.
It doesn't take a topic being brought up. He will find a topic. You should know this by now.
But he brought one up and I went off a little.
Oh,
but
I remember last week.
But it's like, it is what it is. People believe what they want to believe, and I get it. There's people that have a gene that they see and, oh my God, look what it does. And it's like, nah, and then there's other stuff that does stuff. It is what it is. It's like anything else. You got to put the time in and the work in and show the differences between A and B to show the different effect and what it does to the pattern and the color and the different reaction it has with different genes. And with Scrambler, I think Mark Mandic, when he put out his, his new gene ad to Morph Market, I brought it up several times. I think he did a phenomenal job. Here's OD Scrambler, Super OD Scrambler. He did an awesome job. Here's the original, the base gene and stuff like that. Chris Hernan has been doing a lot of stuff on it. There's many people that are in the project, and they're not nobodies. They're people that, see something. They've compared it. It's not like they just, oh, look what I have. Hey, guess what I got? And I've seen people do this. Oh my God, look at this. It's like, it looks like it's vanilla. No, look at this. Look at this one. Yeah, it looks like it's vanilla too, and it's like, no, it's something different because this looks a little different. Yeah, I get it. These people have put in work and time and documented stuff. And it's not just something that just came out and we threw on the table in overnight. I like it. I have a lot of it. I'm breeding a lot of it. I'm excited to see what it does because everything I've done, I have some genes that I put it into. I haven't shown. I like the reaction. Some of it is like, it's okay. But when you add another thing, it's like, holy mind blown. You don't like it, don't deal with it, But, there's people out there that have put work in and time and it's documented and it's still new, right? We're still starting to see a lot of these different combos and how it reacts. But all I know is what it does with Pied brings back like 90+% of the pattern. Game changer. So I hope it does that with like spot nose and other genetics like Mojave.
Special.
Even special. Yeah, special's a great gene. But when you put it into Pied, it really, high white pieds. And you know, with pieds, we want to see pattern. So if it brings back scrambler special pieds with combos and stuff, holy moly. But I'm a huge fan, not only because I got a lot of it, it's just, it's awesome. And so this is what it is. And I'm still a little sick. So I got my box of Kleenex. I've been, you know, not as bad. I mean, I didn't even do my, Friday live with my Patreon people because I was just so sick, and I'm actually better now, but still, you know, sinuses, I'm still sneezing. I feel a lot better. I got more energy, but yeah. Who else we got in the house? So Chad says, Alex in the house. Good evening, snakes for the everybody. And you're rocking them. I am rocking.
You get a.
I know, hold on. Bow Affliction. Da, 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 da. Bow Affliction. So. Da, 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 da. Let's see. All good, Ed. All good. Sometimes it's on my end. Sometimes at your end. Sometimes it's all good. Let's see. Sammy, what's going on, buddy?
I was just looking. I've got 3 of his shirts back to back. I've got the Canadian Bull one.
Yep.
I've got the original one that I got from him like a few years ago, and then he gave me a second one last year before.
Oh, you
So
got the
3 of them.
trifecta.
I've got the trifecta in all the different pink shades.
Oh, wow. So any comments, anything you'd like us to talk about, or anything you want to ask us, put it in the comments. We'll get to it, hopefully. We're going to at least go an hour and a half. Misty Hill. Greetings from Ireland. Summer over here. Summer is over. Sideways, rain backwards. Elbow's still up. Elbow. Oh, my God. Oh, Hugh and family. What's going on? Hey, Billy, nice to see you here. Alex, I hope you're both having a great Monday so far. Getting a lot of stuff done. Not as much as we wanted, but tomorrow will be a okay day. Tomorrow I go pick up Cleo. So I'm going into the city and doing a few errands, picking up my puppy dog. And Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday listing. I'm going to be putting up a lot of animals on Morph Market, on Patreon as well. I'm having my last shipment is going out. So there's a few people that are getting animals. They got animals last week. There's a few other people getting animals this week. More likely, most of them are on Wednesday. There's one person that's getting their package delivered because they requested it on this Thursday. And then I have another shipment, maybe 2, but end of October, November, and that'll be my last. But I am going to have a crazy sale. That's why she's going to be here helping me post and list. And I'm going to do stuff like, you know, buy one, get one free or more, or my Patreon people. I'm going to have the most craziest sale I've ever had. Being here with what I've got, I've downsized quite a bit, but I want to downsize and concentrate on a few things. So I am putting up like hundreds of animals. I've already sold a lot of breeders. I got a lot of breeders and everything else, but I'll be posting that up on you know,
Everywhere.
Oh yeah, when it happens. We still got a lot of stuff because I keep putting up a little sale and I put up little bits, and then I want to sort of here you go. Here's a mass list. Go nuts. Bruiser CB. I haven't seen this. I don't think I've seen that. But fish. Cool. Elwood's Exotics. What's up? Oh, Mr. Eric. How you doing, man? Critical Hit. I don't think I've seen this logo too. Is that like a D&D dice? You know, Dungeons and Dragon dice has all those different sides.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, and it's a critical hit because the dice, when you throw the dice, you take a hit on the next person.
Oh, is it? I mean, it's been a while since I've played board games and stuff like that. Like,
same here.
But that's super cool. Critical hit. That makes sense, right? You roll the dice makes sense. And yeah, I saw that.
Oh.
Monsoons are hatching over in Florida. Way to go, buddy. Way to go. So there's Animals Balls. What's up? There you go. Smash the like button. And you know what I forgot? I forgot to put this up. Welcome. We're 16 minutes in. So welcome to Mutation Creations, my channel, my content. We're all good. Let's see. We'll leave that up for a minute. Minute's over. There you go. I'll take that down. And I will put up this. Husbandry.PRO, baby. There we go. HP. You know what I forgot? I forgot to do this. Kaboom. Oh, I am in there. That's why. So let me see if I do it like this. Sorry, guys.
Technical difficulties.
No, that's not it.
No.
That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. This is ridiculous. I'm just playing with everything. Here, if that's that, how do I... Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, it does, kinda. But that's sort of...
Not quite.
Yeah, no. So we're not going to have the fancy background. We're just going to do this, and we're going to do this. There we go. Wanted to have the fancy background, but no, it's not working. It's not working. So, yeah, Craig isn't able to make it this week, obviously. I should have brought that up.
You did.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
I
my
talked about
God.
this already.
Jeez.
He has to do stuff for the Epic.
See how sick I am? No, Epic's done.
No, but I mean, you said he has to catch up or like get
He needs some...
personal time, some
Yeah.
rest.
But,
We should go back to the comments.
yeah, we should go back there. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
See how sick
That's
I
why I'm
am?
here.
But, box of Kleenex, ready to rock. And hopping in and out of the hot tub all the time isn't the greatest either. But it is what it is. But yeah. Oh, hey, look at that. Will's hella heat.
Hey, Will, how's it going?
Look at this. Look at this, Sammy. Yeah, you didn't get to see her at the CRBE this year.
No.
Who else we got? Pastor Billy.
Oh my
Yeah, I
God.
should get a little thing with a white little
Absolutely
collar.
not. That would drive you crazy, and you will rip it off and throw it across the room.
Probably, but if I
And
put
then
it
the
on,
dog's gonna get it.
there you go. What's up, wise guys? Wise guys in the house. What's going on, my man? Hope all is well. Bill, Alex, and everyone in the chat tonight. Thank you, my man. Let's see. Randall in the house. Make sure you hit that like button. There you go. Do it, do it, do it. Odds Gods, what's up? Another Canadian. Kind of subtle with Mojave and Phantom, but I can't wait to see the Scrambler Purple Passion. So it's subtle with Mojave, but when you add OD and Enchi, next level. So I have a lot of 2, 3, 4, 5 gene Mojave Scrambler combos. Some of them are amazing. It's sick, like awesome. Do I have just a Mojave? No, mine are all 2, 3 gene, but certain genetics with Scrambler take it to another level. But yeah, I wonder what Scrambler and Purple Passion will do. We'll see. We'll see. Adrian's in the house. Dickie Foster, how you doing, bro? Oh, Robert, there you go. You'll be getting a package Wednesday, not tomorrow, the next day. You'll be getting your tracking number tomorrow. If you do not get one, please message me.
How the loud Massey.
What's that? Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So Jeffrey
That's
talks.
Jeffrey. Yeah.
Jeffrey talks, which is not something that we knew originally. And he picked up a lot of not so nice words.
That's probably from me.
No, pretty sure it was from work, like sitting down next to me while I was working.
Okay. I'll take some blame.
Yeah, you can take some blame. But yeah, he picked up some not so nice words.
That's Bowie.
But he's doing really well.
Speak in the mic.
Are you
In the mic.
you give kisses to everybody?
Oh,
You do your growls. But no, he's doing good. He's quite something. A lot of attitude.
So Daniel says, Billy, watch your language. You cursed like a drunken sailor last Monday.
Oh, honey, I curse worse than he does. I work in the transport industry in the maintenance division. I ain't no lady.
So there you go. But yeah, I do curse like a drunken sailor. But when I get pissed off and frustrated, it's what it is, you know? I mean, you get what you get. I'm not going to sit there and go, oh, you know, oh, I can't swear so much because I'm not going to get YouTube ratings or I'm not going to get monetized. Don't give a shit.
What was it that you used to say on YouTube videos when you didn't want to swear? You'd call them dingalings instead of dickheads or something.
I don't know.
I
It
don't
just
know.
comes out. It just
But,
comes out.
yeah.
What's that? Shipping is shut down due to government shutdown? What? Shipping is shut down due to government shutdown. I'm not sure. What do you mean by this? In the US or?
Are you talking about Post Canada or?
Shipping is shut down due to government shutdown. I mean, our postal service is on a strike, Canada Post, but I use FedEx. So I had a shipment go out last week and I have shipment going out this week. So I'm not sure what you are referring to there, Dwight. Shauna, what is going on? What's going on? Oh,
Yeah.
it's a dye. You remember before the rebrand? I was wound up balls. So yeah, I know it's a dice. I just didn't know from what game. But critical hit. I guess it
But
is
it makes
because you
sense,
throw
yeah.
dice and you hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. Look at this. So Paul said, man, it got dark out there quickly. Yeah, because remember I used to start the live and I'd go on and I'd do it out the front. And now I got to do it here. You can see the reflection of the walls that I've got to start doing. And
But it
I will be
was-
doing a video on and I'm probably going to get a backdrop here as well. There's a lot of things I want to do, just timing. Excuse me. There's I got some indigestion, or not indigestion, some drinking that too fast and talking without swallowing all the way. Yeah, it gets dark here really quick. It's crazy. You know,
But
where
it was so
before
nice.
I would go till like, 8:30, 9 o'clock and it's still bright out. And that was a month or two ago. So yeah. Winter is coming, folks.
But it's still super warm here.
Oh, it's
and
yeah, it's
really nice.
I
and
don't know
surprising.
what was it today here?
I don't know, but it was 18 this morning when Bowie went outside.
So
at
it's
like
20.
6.
Yeah, that's 6. So it's 23 degrees now. So yeah, it's 23. It doesn't show before. But yeah. Today high of 27. Tomorrow's 21. Yeah, we're on the 1920s for the next week. It's amazing here. Like I love it. Oh, Joe, what's going on? Mercy Morse in the
Hey.
house.
Long time no see.
Mercy. And then we got Luke. What's up, everybody?
Hey.
Hey, Billy and Alex. What's up, chat?
You're fine. Don't cry.
Have a ton of sheds off. I think it's CITES is federal. Yeah, but I mean, we just applied for the CITES. My animals were already shipped. And then I also have a CITES in that's being in there for the Philippines. And I'm also working on CITES over to Europe. So there's a lot of ways we're doing things. So not that I'm aware of. It could be. I mean, I'm not ears to the ground. Like I'm hardly even on, which I'm going to start changing. I'm going to start. I'm going to start changing. What am I talking about?
I don't know, but your mic's that way and you're
Yeah,
this
yeah.
way.
So
and
hold on.
you're talking about your CITES and about mail being stuck.
Hold on. Stop. Bowie.
While he's doing that, everybody, by the way, he's now on TikTok. He had a TikTok account before, but wasn't active. He's got enough people to go live, though.
Oh, I'm on TikTok.
I know.
Yay.
So we're going to start getting him on lives on TikTok.
I guess.
Yes.
There's a lot of stuff I'm going to start
And you know
doing now.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to start making you do some TikTok videos.
So
Let's see how that
TikTok,
goes.
I am going to do. So Patreon has a new live that's built within their system. So I'm going to probably do that and then give my Patreon people actually first access of showing what I've done around here. Lots of change, especially downstairs. But one thing that I have, and I've said it a lot, is I don't want to hire all new staff. I don't want to be as big as I was. I've already downsized quite a bit. And being here, I realize I want to downsize even a bit more. So I am going to have a crazy sale for the next shipment going out. I'm going to have it on Patreon is first, and then I'll have not as good as a sale from my Patreon for Morph Market, but you will be starting to see a bunch of animals going up over the next week. That's why she's here. She's going to be posting and weighing and putting some animals up, and there's going to be a lot, like breeder dreamsicles, orange dreamsicles, freeway clowns, breeders, holdbacks. I've got and it's so hard because I have so many animals and so many projects. It's hard to sort of fit and key in what I want, but I've been doing a pretty good job. Yeah, it's tough because I've always just added more racks and grown and do this, but it's not self-sustainable. Right now, Jeff comes in, big shout out to Jeff. If he comes in, say 4 days a week, 4 days every 2 weeks, and he does this section and we get caught up, shoot the shit. He's got a lot of his animals here that we're going to start doing breeding stuff together and things like that. But if he's sick or something like that, I don't want to ever be where it's like, I'm at the point now where I don't want to be go, even though I'm hyperactive and I'm used to it. I want to sort of chill a little.
But it's also about reconnecting with your collection too.
Oh,
like
I love.
You just didn't have as much time.
Yeah, now it's like there's so much cool shit that I have. Like, oh my god, what's this? Especially the stuff that I've made in the last 6-7 months. Haven't really been paying attention. Just we've been pulling them out, even with Austin at the other place. We're pulling stuff out and looking and helping ID, and then everything's just been going in because I've been moving, coming back, looking at renos, doing stuff, ordering stuff. And now I get some time to go in. I'm looking, I'm like, what the hell is this clutch? I got to go back to Husbandry.PRO, got to look and go, oh my God, this is awesome. So there's a lot of crazy stuff that I've got.
It's Phil.
Oh, Phil, how you doing, man?
And yeah, I'm dipping my toes back into the waters here. After
I've asked this guy how many times, Phil, have I asked you, hey man, can you come on down for a couple days and give me a hand? But he's always had things and something's come up.
So wait, I wasn't your first choice?
Huh?
I wasn't your first choice?
Thanks, Phil. How do I get in trouble for everything I do? Like, anyways, it is what it is. But I mean, if you want to come down still and hang out and give us a hand, man, like there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff.
Definitely. Come home.
Oh, I wouldn't say update videos, but I am. Actually, somebody else messaged me on Instagram today saying like, hey man, like how come you're not doing any videos? It's just because I've been moving. I've moved. I've been here just getting things settled in. There's so much stuff. It's not like I have a huge staff that, to lean back on. Even when Jeff does come in, like his section, we do a few things together, but his section, like he's got it down where it's like, hey, 3-4 days is what I need to do what I need to do. And then there's the odd thing I can bug him is like, hey, can I get a hand from you here? And, but I don't want to hire all new staff. I do have an amazing person in town that has been working out amazing. And she comes in 2, sometimes 3 times a week. And it's very awesome. It helps. But I don't want to have it where I'm depending on people and I got to wait and schedule and do this and do that. I just want to make awesome stuff for me. The stuff that's left, I sell and not be 10 to 12 hours a day doing this. I want to put some more time into making videos. I want to put some more time into my Patreon. And, I even realized that this week when I was sick last week, I'm still a bit sick. Like my sinuses are there, but I feel a lot better. I feel I have a little bit more energy, but Thursday, Friday, even Saturday, I mean, just wasn't feeling it. Holy moly, the stuff get like, and I don't want to be put in a spot where, if I'm not feeling well, I have to do something or things are going to go bad. They're living animals. I've got to sit there and know where my limitations are, and I don't want to hire a bunch of new people. I'm not retiring. I'm just basically making my collection where
You're honing in.
and it's enjoyable, right? Like I enjoy it all, but there's a lot of things that I want to push, to a next level, and I can't because I'm trying to sustain everything else. It's just the same thing I've been teaching on Patreon, and I say on live streams. You can't be in every project, and I'd rather be amazing at a few than okay in many. That's just how I am. But I will be doing some videos. I have some topics. No egg cutting yet. This week, hopefully at the end of the week, we'll get some ultrasounding in. I did move some of my animals in, so I've got about 200 breeder females out of the 400. And then I got another 150, 200 that are like 1,200, 1,300 grams that I'm going to go through and sort of, I've taken 200 of those animals that I really want to breed. I'm going to do the same thing with those other ones and just concentrate on breeding those, and the rest I'm going to be selling. So, I mean, I'm happy with 100 to 200 clutches a year. That's all I need. Meanwhile, I have 400, 500, and even 600 possible breeding females. It's too much. Why do I need that many? I don't. But then I'm just trying to find, and it's, if I was 10, 15 years younger and I was still growing, I would still go nuts. And it's just not me. So what's up, Gus? But videos are coming. Not many update videos, but I'm going to do an update of the facility. Now my videos, I'm going to be doing the cutting. And then, in the same video, you're going to see the update of the cutting. So instead of having to make a video and then wait, and then, you got to find, this is the cutting from Buddy. This is the video of the update of what he cut like two months ago. I don't want to do that. I want to do it all in one video. And a lot of people have been saying they like that new format, everything in one video. So, nothing wrong with the being the B team. Oh my God, I love it. Awesome.
Mhm.
But yeah, so yeah, hit me up, my man. I mean, any help I can get. And that's the thing is needing help because I'm trying to do so much. It's like, I'm going to make some time and something comes up or a phone call, or I go out for a walk with Cleo, and next thing you know, I'm half an hour, 2 hours later, it's like, or I'm on a phone call, and I've been on a lot of phone calls lately. I don't want to have to sort of, I'm not staying up super late and trying to get stuff done. So I just don't want to be caught up and not getting stuff done. I just want to have my collection smaller and feel good about it. I think it's affecting shipping that crosses the border, not the US. I know a shipment just went across last week. So it could be. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. But my shipment went across. It's fine. And I have another one in 4 or 5 weeks, 6 weeks. So stay tuned. Had an animal coming from Canada. What did I say?
Canada.
Okay. Had an animal coming from Canada delayed because of it. So I was told. I'm not sure on that. I'm really not sure. But I haven't heard that. So it's not like I'm the guru on shipping anything, I always use Reptile Express. So not sure on that. Can't help you out. Very well could be, but I'm not really sure. Oh my God, what's going on, man? Jared, what's up, Billy? Good evening, chat, he says. Hey, how you doing? Hi, chat. Started October 1st.
So last week.
Hold on.
We're the 6th.
Hold on. No, I shipped out on October 1st, and some people got their animals October 2nd. I don't know. Really not sure. I'm not sure. Don't know. But let's at least go to 8 o'clock, guys. It's 7:35. It's actually 7:36. 24 minutes. Give me some comments. Give me some topics. Give me a question.
Come on, you know you guys want to make him rant.
No, I don't want to rant.
No, you don't have the energy. You're sick.
I don't want to rant. Yeah. My voice, that's the thing. I'm feeling so good. And like now I got my back. I don't know what it is, but my back's sore. But I've been doing a lot. So I've been not screwing around, getting stuff done. You will be seeing a lot of animals posted up on Morph Market. I am going to do a thing on Patreon. Hopefully, I don't think I can do it this Tuesday, but I will post it when I get it. But I am going to have a crazy sale. I don't know if it's going to be buy one, get one free, buy two, get three free. My Patreon people are going to have like the craziest sale I've ever had. I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to, I've been not a slave, but I've been working so hard in my whole life has been these animals and don't regret any of it. Except now I'm like, I'm here. I love it. I love it here. Like I absolutely love it. There's so much things I want to do and I can't because my animals come first. They always do and they always will. But if I don't have to have all my time there, I can allocate it to other things that I like that make me happy also. And like I said, and even anybody watching, you can grow and grow and grow, right? And when you feel like that's enough, that's enough. Oh, you don't have a facility with 5,000 animals. You're not a big breeder. Well, if that's not your fucking goal, then who cares? You can be a breeder, a big breeder with 100 animals. You can be a big breeder with 50 animals, depending on what you got and what you have and what makes you happy. I've been big. I'm downsized to here, and now I want to downsize more. It's not going to take any credibility from me. I've done everything that I've wanted to do. I'm still a lot of stuff that I'm still chasing. It's not taken. I think if anything, me concentrating now on certain projects and putting more time into those projects, I think I'm going to do better than trying to juggle. And like I say on my Patreon, trying to juggle, 40 or 50 different projects. I want to be fucking amazing at 10. How do you organize videos for editing together later? So, good question. So what I do is I film, my egg cutting. So I film the egg cutting. And then a couple of weeks later, when they come out of the egg, I do like an update video. I send both the videos and I have to look because when I was doing it, there was like 2 or 3 videos that I would be doing. And I have some B-roll stuff, which is just me doing some videoing of the odds and ends that I can use for like something like, racks or just videos of different things that can be used down the road. Because, time is now. If you don't video something now, you're never going to have it later. I'd rather have stuff video that I never use, but could use down the road for something. So it's called B-roll. But what I'll do is I'll go back. It's like, okay, there's this clutch that I cut. Where's the update video? Here it is here. I send both of them to the video guy, and then he'll clip them together and he'll do what he's got to do to make a video. So if I don't send him the right front and the right back, it's not going to seem well. So I have to basically do that. So I'm taking different videos, and sometimes I take a third reel. But most of the time it's 2. You know me, point and shoot. Camera goes on, I do my thing, and that's it. You get what you get. So I give him the beginning of the cutting, and then the update of the snakes that have come out and after they're shed before I put them away. And then he sort of blends the video together. And I've had so much response saying, hey, I like this better, instead of, hey, where's the update video to this? I'm like, oh, there was never one made. So instead of me trying to make 2 videos like weeks and months apart, I'd rather just wait, put one together. Everything you need is in this video. You don't have to wait for an update video of how they come out of the egg and what they look like. Here it is. I think it's better. I like it. And I've got a lot of response in a positive way of that new one. Government shut down here, but should be fixed hopefully soon. Oh, I don't know. It's very possible. I'm not really sure. But like I said, I had animals ship on the 1st and arrive on the 2nd. So I got another bunch of animals going out tomorrow for Wednesday and Wednesday for Thursday. So, Kevin, Sugar Skull, what's going on, man? Hope all is well. Basement breeder here. Besides leopard and Mojave, do you know what other genes work with pastel in monsoon? I know leopard because I've made pastel leopard, yellow belly, monsoon, het pieds. Phenomenal looking, even as adults. They're awesome. So leopard brings the pattern with pastel like fully back. Pastel Mojave monsoons. I'm not sure if the pastel in Mojave brings the pattern back. I'm not sure, but I don't really know yet. I still got a lot of stuff that I'm working on. Leopard is key with pastel in monsoon. So definitely do leopard. Have you hit an animal that looks like both a visual, het, and paradox at the same time? Something crazy happened. Can't wait to show you. Have you ever hit an animal that looks both visual, het, and paradox? So it looks visual, het, and paradox. So basically, it would be a paradox. So
I told him to send me a picture.
yeah, because if you have an animal that looks het, visual, and paradox, it is probably a paradox. It's definitely has to be a paradox, but I can't wait to see it. What's Jared say? May I suggest making folders with clutch IDs to organize? Yeah, that'd be too fucking easy, bro.
No, it doesn't bring it back.
What's that?
The pastel Mojave monsoon.
Well, it does. I mean, there's a bit of pattern.
But it's still dried out in a lot of
But
areas.
no, I mean, it's compared to if you do
just a Mojave.
just
Yeah.
pastel monsoon.
Oh yeah,
Pastel monsoon's like a G stripe. It's all pattern gone.
that's unfortunate.
Let's see. Look at you. Yeah, you know what? Stuff like this I need to do, whether I do it or not, I don't know. But there's always better ways to do everything. And a lot of ways when you're like me, I just do things a certain way for so long that it's usually the silliest, smallest little thing that makes my life so much easier that I never do. But
No, because it takes that extra 2 seconds while you're doing it, and your mind's already gone on to the next 3
yeah.
projects.
But it's moon over Miami. What is going on? But yeah, let me finish this. This is my first monster today. I am back on Unicity, so I'm gonna actually get into my, not my diet, but my healthy kick. So I'm gonna try to, get my my intake of monsters down to maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, depending. But we'll see. I got Bowie here, want to play ball. So, FX in the house. Hello back. How's everybody's week so far? Not many questions today, which is still okay. We're still here to chat. Hit that like button.
Why is everybody shy?
I don't know. I do not know. But
Bowie.
yeah, anything going on? Anything happen on the weekend? Any shows? Any pickups? Anybody have some? There's a few people that said what they've got in their eggs, or
Incubators.
their incubators. Anything new and exciting? Anybody off the Tinley this weekend? I mean, there's a lot of stuff. Let me know. Put it in the chat. Let's talk. I like to go for at least till 8 o'clock. 15 more minutes. Come on, guys.
Do you really want us to open up? Let's go, Birdman.
hold on.
Come on now.
Hold on. Fucking James. How's your toe, bud? He had to get his nail removed.
Wait, didn't he just get punched by a patient too?
Oh, that was a few weeks ago. So now he, I don't know what he did with his toe, but I think he broke it in the tail. They had to remove it. Isn't there some sort of warning on the can about double fisting monster? Jesus, man. Anyways. What is the lowest weight you've ever paired a female? 1,100 grams. 1,100 grams. She was over a year and a half old. So I don't even move my animals. So the way I do it, like I don't power feed at all. I feed every 2 weeks after 200, 250 grams. Every 2 weeks I feed. And once they get to the way I move them, I keep moving them and shifting them. So once they get to the very first rack, I'll weigh them. And if they're like 1,100 grams or up, I'll end up moving them into the next size up from the 10 series tub. And once they're in the adult room, we every month we ultrasound. So if a female is in the adult room, she's at least a year and a half old. She's at least 1,100 grams or higher. And then what happens is she gets on a different feeding. I feed them bigger meals in the adult room, as well as they get ultrasounded monthly. So if she's building follicles in that room, what? Oh, I know. I saw that.
Yeah, no, I got that. Thanks.
Wow,
Thanks.
you actually, Jesus, James, toe removal. Not toe, sorry, not toe, toenail removal.
But what did you do? Like, there's
yeah, it's pretty graphic.
Marks in there, and
graphic, dude.
There's, I mean, it's HD pictures. That doesn't even look like that looks like strawberry jam.
Yeah, it says it looks pretty bad, but you can see the.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think
we just watched Monster on Netflix. Yeah, that could have been in some of the pics. Yeah. Anyways, so I start them at 1,100 grams. Once they're in that adult room, I will ultrasound them. If they're a year and a half old, they're in my adult room, which is at least 1,100 grams or up. They are eating and they are building follicles. I pair. Okay, that's what I do, and I've had great success. There's people that say, oh, well, if you breed them young, you might only get 4 or 5 eggs, and they'll only get 4 or 5 eggs for the rest of their life. That's so much bullshit. Bullshit. It's so much bullshit. You know, if you want to wait till 1,500 or 2,000 grams to breed your female at 3 or 4 years old, I ain't going to knock you, you know, but I just don't do it. I'm just telling you what I do. If you're like, oh, that's too young, it's too small, then don't do it. Don't do it. You know, that's all I'm saying.
Bergman, I saw it was the nail bed. You don't need to explain that.
Thoughts on the Sunset Clown? I'm not a big fan, but I like the Ultramel. So I have so anything bright, lavender, Ultramel, and even banana. So I've got some stuff. I did a split pairing. Shout out to Nasty Morphs. I've got like, what's my male? Banana, hurricane, spot nose, clown, het sunset. I've got a male. I've got some hurricane, clown, het sunset females, you know, for the project. Because I want to see banana into those. It's the spot nose. And then eventually, I don't even know if I'm going to bring them together, but I'm going to actually, you know, definitely do Ultramel and you know, Lav, stuff like that. But Sunset Clown on its own, I'm not a huge fan. Some people love it. It's just not my color palette. But adding things in, and I think the future with Sunset, there's going to be some incredible animals that Sunset is needed to get that palette, that color, that pattern, whatever makes that animal. And I've said it a long time ago. I think the Ultramel Sunset Pied is going to be crazy. I think it's going to be a red and white snake. Like, I think it's going to be awesome.
I'm a little confused by odds gods. I know I've been out of the game for a minute.
Picked up a gorilla for a new project. Cool. You know, I'd like to see, you know, what people have done with it. I know Antoine DPR, he's been making all types of crazy stuff, which is awesome. I just want to see, you know, I have my thoughts on it. But, you know, I'm not a guy that just goes after a new gene. I like to see years and stuff on what it does. And like, there's so many genes that are out there. It's hard to pick a new one, right? But if you like what it does and you see what it is, and it's out there and it works for your projects, which means like there's a lot of projects that I'm in, and the color patterns and the color palettes that I like. There's a lot of genes that just don't fit into my palette or my pattern or certain genetics that I'm working with. And that's why I don't want to work with it. Like puzzle. I don't work with a lot of puzzle. I have a little bit of it. The reason why is because I'm so heavy into cryptic. You know, I've got cryptic hypopides. You know, I've got cryptic desert ghost pides. You know, why have puzzle when I have cryptic? So I chose that. I don't have Monarch. I have Ultramel. I like the color palette of Ultramel better than Monarch. But I've been seeing some fucking awesome looking Monarch stuff. But to me, my palette and you know, the things that I like, you know, Hypo Ultramel Pied. I've been breeding my male since 2017, like 7 years. I end up selling them this year. I like that palette. I like that bright, the purples, the oranges, the you know, that's me. Doesn't mean a Sunset, Puzzle, or Monarch aren't great genes. They're just not for my projects. Now, I have, like I said, got some Sunset in. I've got some Puzzle, but I'm putting it into things that work with certain genetics for projects that I'm in. There's a lot of stuff that's out there that I'd like to get, but you know what? It's just not the right time, and I'd like to see what it does that complements my projects. Okay? Not everybody works with my projects. Some people are into other projects that those genes complement. Awesome. You got to work with genes that you like and that complements what you're doing. If you're just buying them because they're hot or they're new and you got no direction and you don't even like them, or they don't work well with what you really like, then I think you're foolish. That's just me.
So that's in from Bergman.
Yeah, I saw that.
But then Phil sent, check this out.
Yeah, it's a paradox for sure.
That's super cool looking.
It's definitely a paradox. Oh, sorry. Hold on. So Danny says, how do you go about pricing your animals as a first-time breeder? I would say you price them just like everybody, even myself. I'll go on Morph Market. I'll see what's available. I'll see what's out there. And like, for example, pieds. There's some pieds that are like, oh, it's only one little spot. And then there's ones that it's like, wow, look at that. Emoji's great. Why is this one more expensive than the other one? They're both the same, because look at the example. Emojis, you know, anything with an actual emoji or a smile emoji or a wink emoji or tongue, like, that adds value. Now, whether someone pays for that value or not, but I'm not going to price my crazy looking patterned pied compared to one with one little splotch. Yes, they're the same genetics, but look at the difference. You got to look to see what's out there. Okay. I've seen great examples of stuff and I've seen poor examples of stuff. Are they the exact same thing? Yes. But poor example, you know, if I have something and I go on there and I'll use Canova, I see it and I'm like, oh, let me price something. I made some of these. Oh, shit. Canova, I made some too. You know, Justin, wow, look at this. What does he has his at? Yeah, you know what? This one of mine is actually brighter and has more pattern. I'm going to have it the same, or I'm going to up it a bit. His is better. I'm going to lower it 500. You got to find where you're comfortable putting it. You know, now if there's a bunch of people that have animals at $5,000 and, oh, well, I'm happy to get $2,000 for it. Like, if that's how you want to do it, great. I wouldn't. I would still put it up there at $4,000, $4.500, $5,000. And then if someone calls and says, hi, would you do a better price? Then you deal with it. That's just my opinion. I mean, I put animals up at full price on Morph Market, and then I'll do, hey, buy one, get one free, half price sale. I'll do something on my Patreon, you know, and what I do to certain people are on a sale. That's because I had a sale. You know what I mean? The sales don't, it's not a 365-day a year sale. It's for a week. You know, I had a crazy sale last week and like 5-6 people jumped in on it. And I thought I would have sold out. But anyways, it depends on people's finances. If you have the animals they actually need or want, but go and look to see what's available and find that price range. You'll see some animals at 1,000 and some at 1,600. You know, go in between. You know what? I think mine should be 1,200. You know what? Mine should be 17 because it's better than the 1,600. You find what you feel comfortable. And being a first-time breeder, you know, don't go on there and just put everything at half price just so you can get attention. And, you know,
No, to get attention, do videos, do it properly, take pictures.
yeah, put it
post
up there.
pictures.
It's a valuable animal that you put a lot of time and effort in. You put it out there and see where it goes. If someone calls and says, hi, what's the best? Or, you know, message you, says, hey, you do any better price? You work with them and negotiate behind the scenes. That's what I recommend. Eric, we had a great show last weekend in Minneapolis. Good to hear. Even my man Bear from Red Onion Reptiles, he actually had a show that wasn't the greatest for the last 2 times. And this one he was super happy with. So phenomenal. Where are we? Oh, shit, no. Had my first egg-bound snake. Egg was delivered, but still attached and had to be cut free. Oh, sorry to hear, man. It does happen.
It's rare, though.
You know, it's like, I would say I've had, 10 or maybe a dozen in, I don't know, how many pairings have I done? 2,000 pairings. Let me say 1,500. I know I've done at least 1,500 pairings or clutches. Probably more, but I've only had 10 or 12. And one season, I think I had 2 and Austin had 3. And it was just like, holy shit. Like, you know, we haven't had this many in 5, 6, 7 years. And now we have them all at once. It just happens, right? Lowest weight you ever pair a male. My lowest is 500 and he died. So now I don't breed a male until he's at least 750. I've had males, you know, back in the day, you hear, 550. I've had some do well. I've had some give me slugs. I've had one die. It's not worth it. Why breed an animal that's a fucking baby still? Like, yeah, but he's producing a little bit of sperm.
But he's not producing very much sperm. If you do get
and I you know what? I'm not doing it. So me now, it's 750 plus. You know, and it's not me trying to jam them to get the 700. It's every other week, you know.
It's maturity too.
100%. You know, I don't care if it's fucking 4 months out of the egg and it's 700 grams. I'm not pairing it. You know, it takes me the way I feed about a year to get to 700 grams. You know, maybe a little more depending on if I extra feed. I'm not in a rush to pound these with animals and overwork their digestive system so I can get a fucking clutch faster. That's just me, you know. I'm happy the way I do it. You know, a ball python's digestive system is 10 to 14 days. Why are we feeding every week? Don't know. You know,
They just wind up getting fat.
I feed every 2 weeks, sometimes even less, or a bigger meal, and I'll feed 3 weeks later, but I feed roughly every 2 weeks, and I feed small meals, and I'm still getting 7, 8 clutches every year, 7, 8 egg clutches every year from animals. You know, just mine aren't so obese and pounding them with rats, and you know,
the costs are lower. The animals are healthier.
That's what I believe, and that's why I do it. I don't care what other people do. That's what I do, and I'm happy with the way I do it. Right? Benno in the house. FX with a thumbs up. Just cut. Oh, here we go. What did you get? Het Rainbow. Possible Hypo DG Monsoon. Plus. Holy shit. How much more plus can you get? Might have a visual hypo in there. Also Partho Andro. Oh, if you have a visual hypo. Yeah.
But I mean, you could also get a clut that only has like one.
So visual hypo.
One Partho and.
So hold on, and not possible with a visual hypo. Okay, you'd have to send me the pairing because had a het rainbow, possible hypo, and not possible with visual hypo. Andro. I don't know. I'd have to see the pairing to figure it out.
Go away, Chad. Leave my hair alone.
Let's see. Oh, this guy, what's he doing?
Because I keep retying my hair because it's a mess and it's all knotted and everything. So if I
haven't even paid attention there, buddy.
whenever I leave it up, it winds up pulling to a side at one point and it winds up pulling and hurting
Thank
my
God
hair.
I don't do my hair often because you'd like,
Your hair is so much easier to maintain.
Yeah, I don't know. But
I have
anyways,
to wash mine.
Ledka, how you doing? Oh, David's in the house. Join Reptiles is here. James says, working on the Sunset DG Ultra Clown here. Awesome. I think, the Sunset DG Ultra Clown, I really hope is a big hit. I hope Ultramel DG, it really works together, because sometimes when you have two genes that actually brighten or color, sometimes it can, they fight with each other. Because you figured, if you have Ultramel and DG, that Ultramel is going to glow. Sometimes it doesn't. There's been a few genes and combos that I've made. I'm like, this is going to be the shit. And it's just so disappointed, James B in the house. What's going on? I am going to put this up right now. Actually, I'm going to switch this to Go for Coco. Go for Coco. Thank you all for being part of tonight's live and the continued love and support like always. Hope everyone have an amazing week and has an amazing week. And everybody, what's that?
You had to make that a banner at one point, the lizard behind me.
Oh, yeah, because everyone used to ask. She's referring to this. The lizard behind me is a male caiman lizard named Drake. Because people at the old place, when I had behind me, it's like, what's the lizard? What's it? And I kept saying it. So I just made a damn backdrop with it, right? So, just thanks for being a part of tonight's live. And, next week we'll have Craig again. See what type of week he had. Where was I? I just saw something.
Go down.
Let's see. Hey, Luke.
Lace for the win.
Hold on. Here we go.
Mhm.
Well, I finally invested in the Hypo Zebra. Group comes next week. I really like the possibilities, crossing it into the pattern manipulators and stacking a few. Yeah, so to me, I haven't really, I looked at Zebra when it first came out and I'm like, it looks enchy and it didn't really do anything for what I have. I had a lot of enchy. I haven't really looked into what Zebra has done or if there's a Zebra Clown or Zebra Pie. I haven't really looked, but hopefully it's something that is, here to stay. I don't want genes to come in that don't do anything, because the minute we have new genes that come in and they're limited, it limits us for the future, and I don't want to see any gene. If I don't like the gene, I just don't have the gene in my collection, but I would like it where, hey, my tastes are different than many others. And it would be sick to say only genes that I like are what's available to the market. Well, then a lot of people don't have the same taste as me. I'm going to get out of ball pythons because there's nothing, there's no dark stuff or stuff. We need all the genes we have and more. And we need to work them and see how they interact with other genes to make fucking incredible animals. And if it works for you, then you buy it. And if it doesn't, you buy stuff that does work. That's how simple it is. It's pretty damn easy. But congratulations. I probably cost you a penny, Jared. Let's see. Everybody hit the like button. Yeah. To me, I don't do this for likes. I don't even monetize this. If you look, there's never a commercial. There's no monetization on this. I just do it because I get to hang out with you guys and hopefully answer some questions and motivate people and get caught up on gossip and whatever else.
Get caught up on gossip.
Okay, Reptiles. What's up, Alex? Billy and shadows in the background. Ooh.
Oh, they might have seen Bowie in the back before too.
Oh, maybe.
Moving
Yeah.
around. He's passed out now, thank God.
Ryan South Bay, what's up? Tuning in late, just rewinded, so I'm super behind. How you doing, man?
You'll see this in 20 minutes? An hour?
Let's see.
An hour.
ODDG Exanthic Zebras, maybe. ODDG Exanthic. They'll be crazy. They'll anything ODDG Exanthic third recessive would be fucking awesome. So, Talon, what's up? What's up?
Oh, Chad.
Just passed out. And what did you pass out from?
I mean, I was the first one in here, and I told you to EAD.
Yeah, there
As
you
per
go.
usual.
Let's see. Let's see. I'm just trying to get caught up before we put the outro music in. Let's see.
It's a lot of what's
Doing
ups.
good, out of town for a couple days. Business, pleasure, whatever you do. Hope it's a safe trip. Oh, there's Austin. Hold on. Where is he?
Hey.
Yeah. It's like, well, if you see eyes and it starts moving towards us, yeah, I'd be fucking scared too.
Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. I was just talking to him before the show. Yeah, and if you're not following Austin from Hatch, then you're missing out. But I just messaged him because he's been posting some fucking fire lately. So definitely check out his Instagram.
Wait, when did he switch from Royal Highness?
Huh?
I'm way behind. I've been out of the
She's
game
way
for a
behind.
while.
Yeah, way behind. Yeah. 6 months, maybe longer. I don't know.
No, I've been out of the game for like a year.
Fuck, if you just told me without saying that, I'd say, what was Austin's old company? I'd be like, Austin De Silva.
Hi, smoking.
Yeah, no.
Hi.
But the thing
I
is, I
know.
wouldn't have got it. That's how I wouldn't have got it. But when you said Royal Highness, now it just popped into my brain. But if you asked me what Austin, Hatch, what's Austin's old one? I would have.
You would have
but-
told me Hatch, I would have never known.
Yeah. Well, there you go. We're all learning shit new tonight.
Catching up.
Here we go. Do you feed males and females the same size rodents? I do. So when they're hatchlings, I feed every week. Okay, they're the same size, appropriate size meals. Even when I take them out of the mini 130s or mini 140s in my case, the ARS mini tubs, and put them in the 10 series tubs, I still feed them an appropriate size meal. Once those animals get to adult, I usually do weaned for my males, and I do smalls for my females, and then I do ASFs mostly right now. So this week for my adults, I'm gonna try something different. For my big females, I'm gonna give them mediums. So I'm gonna try mediums, and then 3 weeks later feed and see how that works compared to every second week, a smaller meal. So I'm gonna try that, see how it goes, especially for the females that I really want to breed soon. So I'm gonna see how that gives them maybe a kickstart with a bigger meal. I'm trying it out. But my males, because I feed and breed all the time, I don't like taking a male out of the rack while he's breeding and giving him a small rat. And then especially if he's going in the week later. So what I like to do is I like to give him a smaller weaned. And if he's working a lot, I'll put in, a smaller ASF. So they get a little bit more because they're doing a lot of work. But I hardly ever give a small, especially I've never given a medium to an adult male. Hardly any smalls. And this is rats. I will do small and medium ASFs to certain ones to get, to change their diet. But I don't remember the last time I've given a small rat to an adult. It's always, a small, medium ASF or a weaned, because I'd rather see them, they don't need to pack on the weight like a female does. But I'm changing it up a lot too. My breeding here now, and how I'm feeding, and I'm always changing to see what's better and what I like. But years ago, watching Austin do strictly ASFs, and I'm like, holy shit. So now I've sort of done the same. And now every once in a while for fat, and I believe Austin, correct me if I'm wrong, if you're still here, I believe he does the same. He'll give it a big rat to give it some extra fat and protein for the females to change it up, so it packs on a little bit more weight than just always ASFs. But I love the ASFs. If I only had to feed one and ASF only, I'm totally down for that. But I am trying to change a lot of my to change the diet for the animal to get a different type of meal in. So male was rainbow head hypo. So any visual hypo Would have to be from the male. Okay. Which if it is visual hypo, it would have to be an andro. Okay, I get it there. I get it there. Let's see. Let's see. Oh shit! Look who's here, Naba. Wow, been a while. That's an understatement. It feels like it's been fucking years, man. Holy shit! How you doing, bro? Wow, it's been forever, man. So I'm gonna do my outro. So what's this? So constricting. Oh, good evening. We're just about to leave. So, hey, at Billy, just received the new Enchi Yellow Belly Dreamsicle. He's a cutie. How soon should I attempt the first feeding? 1 week, 2 week? I would feed, I would feed every week. This is what I do, okay? What you do is totally up to you. I feed every week up to about 200 grams, 250, depending. When they move out of the hatch, the mini tubs from ARS, then they go on every other week, okay, every 2 weeks. So if they're under 200 grams, 250, I feed every week, appropriate size meal. Just watch the animal, right? Appropriate size meal. Don't try to give something way too big. I like to have it just a nice size. And that's just me, right? Like some people, in my hatchlings, I like to feed them and see that they have I can hold them up and see like, yeah, they had a meal. I'm not talking like it's like this and then a big lump, but just something like, oh, that, you can tell that they just ate, an hour ago. Okay. I don't want to see my breeder females. Okay. Like a 3,000 gram female look, and it looks like it had an ovulation. It just fed a bunny. To me, they don't need that. Right. So that's just me. Stepping back from some things for a while, but I'm around. Good to hear, man. Give me hit me up on Insta, bro. Replay gang. Yes.
Or TikTok now.
Yeah, I'm going to start my TikTok. I'm going to start posting a lot more. There's a lot of shit that I'm starting to do. And, look out, I'm going to have a big sale. If anyone's looking for animals, I'm going to put up at least 400 or 500 animals from breed. I already put up like Orange Dreamsicle breeder female. I put up a Scrambler Dreamsicle. I've got a lot of animals, freeway clowns, breeders I'm putting up, Exanthic Pieds, MJ Exanthic Pieds, breeders. I want to downsize. And like I said, I only have 1 or 2 more shipments this year. So crazy sale. I'm trying to get everything caught up this week. I will be posting. My Patreon people are going to have the craziest sale I've ever had, ever, and probably ever will have, just to move a lot of animals. I'll be posting soon, but that's why she's here. Posting pictures. I'll be doing pricing, weights, and bombarding this week. I want to do at least 100 a day or more. And then that way, end of the week, here's the sale. Here's for Patreon. They're going to get first pick like always and go from there. But if you're looking for certain things, hit me up. I can send you what I've got. And here's a price. And I know no one can beat it because I'll guarantee that. But at any rate, how big of a splash do you think Exanthic Monsoon will make? I think it'll be amazing. I don't know who, but somebody in the UK, I believe, made an SK Exanthic Monsoon.
Shit.
So I'd have to look up because that's one of those things I saw it and I'm like, oh my God, it's in the egg. Holy shit. I want to see it out. And I forget who did it and I haven't seen it. And I haven't been on social media that much to actually go and see it through my feed. But I think it's going to be awesome. Definitely going to be awesome. Doing a medium and 7 to 10. I do a medium and 7 to 10 small rats on average for a clutch. Works great. So I do 4 medium and 7 to 10 small rats on average for a clutch.
Like after the female clutches, I guess.
Works great, and the females look good after laying. Yeah, she does. Yeah.
So
And not only that, like, I mean, even myself, there's a lot of stuff that, you know, she's taken some photos and stuff, and she has a list, and she's bitching at me, get a price. Yeah, so I did some price, some and stuff. So you'll see a lot of stuff going up on Kijiji, the lower end stuff and stuff. So yeah, this week is going to be a very busy week.
anybody looking for anything specific,
Hit
just
us up.
shoot us a message.
Wise guy says, what's up, Luke? There we go. So here's what we're going to do. Let's see. We go here.
Oh, wait. But don't hit us up asking for something if you're just going to tell me that you have to ask your wife after, because I will fly my ass down to wherever the hell you are. It will not end well.
That still happens. Still happens. But anyways, here's the outro.
My channel, my content, I'm the man with the Morse. Billy Rose in the house, breaking down those doors. Mutation, creation, making waves, that's the norm. With the snakes in my hand, feel the power transform. Yo, it's Billy Rose, let me tell you a tale. From the heart of Canada, where the pythons prevail. Got the rack stack high, morphs that'll make you smile. From clowns to ultra males, I'm running this reptile now. Started from the bottom, now collections elite. Feeding ASF, every snake gets a treat with the community tight. I'm the breeder you seek. Mutation, creation, every day of the week. Social media buzzing, see the followers grow. On YouTube, Instagram, watch the Billy Rose show. The hacks and synergize, got the genetics on lock. In the reptile game, I'm the TikTok of the clock. Channel my content, I'm the man with the Morse. Billy Rose in the house, breaking down those doors. Mutation, creation, making waves, that's the norm. With the snakes in my hand, feel the power transform. Gold scissors in hand, cutting clutches with flair. Reppin' Toronto, Canada, you know I'm rare. Team Ultra Male strong, colors vivid and bright. In the world of all pythons, I'm shining the light.
Shining the light. Everyone have an amazing week. Have an awesome day. For an awesome day. Awesome evening. Amazing week. For my Blue Jays, they can sweep the Yankees game 3 this Tuesday, which is tomorrow. Go Blue Jays. And yeah, NHL starting. Can't wait. And then of course we got football. Can't believe the Eagles and the Bills. So everyone in the NFL has lost the game. So yeah, that ain't happening. So Eagles and the Bills went 4-1 this weekend. But be good later, y'all. And end. Yeah, helps to
You
hit
still
end.
didn't hit it.
Oh my God. There we go.